G'day guys and welcome to the channel. In today's video I will be predicting the next 10 premiers. This is going to be an action-packed video and very controversial, but without wasting your time we'll get straight into the video. In the 2024 AFL season, I personally think the GWS Giants will win the flag. Of course, we all know lots of changes can be made in the season. I've learned that as time went around in the AFL, but I think the time is right for the Giants to win a flag. They have so many great, classy players like Callum Brown, Stephen Coniglio and Toby Green. They are a fast-learning team. Their forward line is very good and one of the best forward lines in the competition. But you never know. I feel like the GWS Giants are very hungry to win a flag. And they also lost the grand final in 2019. But yeah, I think GWS will shine. They're a very talented team. Don't lie. They are a very talented team and they deserve to win a flag, and I think they'll do it in 2024. In the 2025 AFL season, I feel like Geelong will have a great year and win their 11th premiership. Of course, we all know how special this club is. Yeah, it's just a very special club, and I think they can do well in 2025. Their forward line and their midfield will be like class, like so above average. The Geelong Cats have lots of history and have some all-time greats of the game. For example, Gary Ablett Sr., but I feel like Geelong's defence may be a bit lacking, but I think Mullen and Stengel also really started shining, and Geelong are a very special and talented team. I feel they'll be the 2025 premiers, will be Geelong. In the 2026 AFL season, I have a really crazy call, but I think Port Adelaide will win the premiership for 2026. I think Ken Hinkley will be sacked in 2025. As we've seen, he hasn't been that good as a coach, and Port Adelaide will have a new coach this season, and they will still win the flag and shock the whole league. As we know, Port Adelaide's last premiership was in 2004 and won the grand final against Brisbane. But I think Port Adelaide will make history and win the flag with a first-year coach and finish 6th in the ladder and still win a flag. Port Adelaide have lots of history to their name, but I feel like they probably deserve another premiership and win another premiership after 22 years. Now, in the 2027 AFL season, I think the Western Bulldogs will win the premiership. We all know the last time they won was in 2016 against the Swans, but I feel like the Bulldogs can win the flag. They will win in 2027. Jamarra Ugle-Hagan and them will dominate the league. Who knows? I just have a feeling inside me that the Western Bulldogs will have some talent in 2027. When I look at their list, it looks like they're going to have a bright future and they're going to be a brilliant team. But in 2027, I also have another contender for the flag, which is the Swans. I love the Dogs, would love to see them win the premiership, and I think they will in 2027. In the 2018 AFL season, I think the Fremantle Dockers should win the premiership in another 4 to 5 years. They will have a good quality side. I feel like they should win. Fremantle have not won a premiership, so they've not touched the silverware of that AFL trophy, but they have got lots of opportunities to win a flag in the past, like in 2013, for example, against the Hawthorn Hawks, and they made the grand final and then they lost, and then in 2018 they became the minor premiers and didn't win a flag. So I think in 15 years after the grand final they played another grand final and win the whole thing and touch the great wonderful silverware for the Fremantle Dockers. It will mean a lot for sure. Now in 2029, I got my Hawthorn Hawks to win the flag. They have had lots of success in the 20th century. I feel like the Hawks have a really good chance of winning the premiership in 5 more years. The team here right now is a premiership winning team, but of course I usually mention trades can happen. But in 2029, Hawthorn can most probably win the flag and win their 14th flag. And at the great MCG, I think the premiership winning captain should be Will Day. Will Day's great. Hawthorn have just been a really successful team, as we can see right now. And I think they will win the premiership in 2029 as they're a really, really good team. Now in 2030, I got the Geelong Cats to win the premiership. Of course, you would have seen in this video 5 years. In 2025, I predicted Geelong to win the premiership. Yeah, I think Geelong are just going to be a quality side in 2030. Players like Mullen, Stengel, Sam De Koning, Zach Tui, they're just going to be guns, I think. They're really going to be a real big force of the AFL. They're a really good team, of course. Winning in 2022, and it was a great game for the Geelong Cats, so I think they're going to win 2030 premiership. Now in 2031, I think Tiger Army are going to take a premiership. Of course, we know they're in a rebuilding stage in 2024, near the bottom of the ladder. But in another 7 years, I see a bright future for like Lafau, the great Pickett. There's some young, good players out there that can really set the tone for the Richmond Tigers Army. They're a good team, I'll tell you what. They are talented. They just need to stick it together. I think they're gonna win in 2031. They're a great team. They got great players. I think they're gonna win it in 2031. In 2032, I got the Carlton Blues to win the premiership. The Carlton Blues, they're a good club. Of course, having great players like Sam Walsh and Boyd from the Carlton Football Club. They're just great players, are they? They're just such a good team, talented. I think in 2032, in another 8 years' time, they'll just be ready to shine and really just light up the league. They're going to be such a great team, are they, the Carlton Blues? I'm excited to see what happens in another 8 years for Carlton. They look like an exciting team. I think they will be in another 8 years, and I think Carlton will win the premiership in 2032. Now in 2033, I got the Demons to win the flag in another 9 years, which is pretty interesting. But I can't predict really from 2024, but I think the Demons might have a little bit of a kick into this thing. So I think Demons, good chance. I think they have a big shot to win the flag in 2033. Young players would shine. For example, there's like some young, really good young players, and I think Demons will win the flag in 2033. Now in 2034, I got the Gold Coast Suns to win the flag. They haven't won a premiership. Of course, they're on 0 premierships. In 2034, can they do it after 23 years after established? I think they can. They are, of course, a new team in the AFL. So, yeah, I think they have a good chance, but you never know with the Gold Coast Suns. Yeah, I think Gold Coast could win the premiership and, yeah, should do something about it. And, yeah, so I got them in 2034. Now, like and subscribe to the channel, guys. It's been a real big help. You guys are getting me close to 500 subscribers. If you can do that, that will be one of the biggest helps. And if you want to see more content like that, drop a video you want to see, and I might consider doing it. And subscribe to the channel, guys, because it means a lot to 500. And see you guys. Peace.